Hey there everybody, welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Harry Potter Hogsmeade Village visit. This is set 76388 with 851 pieces, ages 8 plus. I think it retails for, say, $70, don't quote me on it. And then it is a 20-year anniversary Harry Potter set, part of that wave, and I finally got it. I actually put this set sort of on the back burner because I wanted to get all of the modular castle, and I didn't look too closely at it until like I was about to get it. This is an early Christmas gift from my sister, and oh my gosh, I love this set so much. I just want to say that up front. It's really creative, and it is absolutely like, you could add this to your Christmas village, truly. It just fits in so well, in my opinion, and I would really, really like to see them make more Hogsmeade stores or buildings. I think that they definitely can add on. I mean, we haven't seen like Zonko's, and there's a couple other shops that are mentioned and seen in the show, like the Hogshead and whatnot, that we can see. But anyways, this does come with 7 minifigures, 6 if you don't count the golden rod. But here is the front of the box. It looks really nice. We have a picture of all the characters doing fun things on the side there, and then a good look at the insides here on the back of the box, which is really nice, but I'm going to show you those in person. Here we are with my little set. Getting right into the minifigures here, and I did want to give you guys a look at Dean Thomas. I like him. I think that this is a younger looking version of Dean than what we got in the Series 1 CMF minifigure series, so that's pretty cool. I love his little bubble jacket, his like little puffy marshmallow coat that you see, and you see this in Prisoner of Azkaban. That's what this set is primarily based upon, and I think that's just fine. Love his little gloves. It's really nice to get a student outside of their school uniform every once in a while. There's Dean smiling. Somebody other than Ron, Harry, and Hermione, that is. I feel like I should make that correction. And then he does have mid-legs, which are really nice. That was seen during the Prisoner of Azkaban years for the other LEGO sets. Then we have Harry Potter, and he is certainly not a pleasant surprise in this set. We see him in a couple of different sets wearing the same jacket. This is his Prisoner of Azkaban outfit. I really wish that they had instead included another student outside of uniform, like Neville, but they have included another Harry Potter, and a non-unique Harry Potter at that. They didn't even give him some other kind of outfit, though he does sneak into Hogsmeade with this jacket on, so I mean, I'll take it for that. But here he is, and he's always a good-looking minifigure. He's just overused, you know, because we get him so often. But there's his angry face on that side, and he does have mid-legs as well. So it is good to get another pair of nice mid-legs if you want to break up the minifigures and make some custom ones for yourself, since you're going to probably have 5 of him already. And then we have McGonagall, and I really like seeing her without her hat. That bun piece is so nice. It's a super tight bun compared to what we'll see in just a moment, Mrs. Flume. So 2 different bun pieces in the same set is pretty cool, and I really like that like beigey color that it comes in. It's super nice. I also really like McGonagall's face. I think it looks very good. And her outfit, she's wearing like a winter cloak and dress, it seems like, with some fun shiny decorations. And then you can see it on the back as well. And then she has a smiling face. I just put her on the mean face because I feel like that's more McGonagall. But love seeing her without her hat. This is her leisure day in Hogsmeade as well. And then here we have Madame Rosmerta, and I think she looks really good. I have no idea why they gave her this accessory. I think it's very out of place personally, but I really like her outfit. I think it's pretty nice. She's got black pants, which is probably pretty fitting, and then her jacket looks pretty neat. She just looks like she can handle herself inside of her pub there. And I love this big bushy curly hair. This almost would work better if it wasn't so mature looking for Hermione. I feel like Hermione should have had bushy curly hair like this large herself, but maybe with bangs, since she is, you know, younger, obviously. I think that Rosmerta's face looks pretty good. It's definitely reused. I just don't know on what. And then she's got an extremely angry face on the other side, but a really cool minifigure to get. Super, super cool that we finally got her. Again, one I never thought that they'd make. Next up, we have Mr. Flume, and he and his wife run Honeydukes Sweet Shop. And I really, for some reason, really like this minifigure. I don't know if it's because they gave him like a little whistling face, which I think is absolutely adorable. The fact that he's slightly elderly, and rather elderly. He is quite old and also wearing a bright purple beanie. It just works so well with his wife's attire. I also had this comment because I saw this and I thought about it earlier today, that his scarf looks like the Gryffindor scarf. Was Mr. Flume in Gryffindor? I think so. That scarf is oddly coincidental there, but I really like him nonetheless. I love that purple beanie. It's a bright purple beanie on an old guy. It looks really, really cute. And then Mrs. Flume, which I just want to quickly compare because I think that their outfits really match with his purple beanie. But here she is, and again, she looks really nice. It's cool to see a different bun piece than what we see for McGonagall here. It's really nice to see Lego being so diverse with hairstyles. It's really, really cool. Once upon a time, you could be happy if you had a girl ponytail. But anyways, I think that she looks very good as well. And I love her little candy cardigan there. I think that's super cute. And it obviously shows where she works and that she has a good interest in Honeydukes sweet shop. So really, really cute minifigures. I love Mr. and Mrs. Flume. I think that they're my favorite in the set. And then we have Golden Ron for 20 years, and he's nice. He's that nice pearlized gold with some very reflective parts, and then the 20 years on the back. Nothing super new. He doesn't have any printing on the back of his head because he's a 20 years figure, but yep, there you are. And then taking a look, we'll start with just the first building here, Honeydukes, so I can give you guys a closer look. There are also 3 individual pieces, which we'll get to in just a moment. So here is Honeydukes, and obviously you can tell that they are doing a Hogwarts visit during the snowy period. I like the front door. I like the color being this like rust color, purple and green. I think it stands out really, really well. And I love how sharp the roofs are. I think that that is something that makes the Hogsmeade buildings stand out, to see them at such a slope. And it looks really good. Obviously through the windows here, you can see there's a little chocolate fountain and then some other maybe like cotton candy confectionery. One thing I do have to complain about is the fact that they used clear stickers. If these had been printed pieces, they would have looked 10,000 times neater, because even if you apply these stickers as well as possible, they still have this really weird residue that just happens because of all these tiny air bubbles. All of the Honeydukes stickers were on a clear sticker sheet, so even the pink or the purple Honeydukes logos still look slightly weird because they are kind of like printed on a clear backing, if that makes sense. And then there is one small window, again, doesn't look super great. I do love the snow around all of the edges here. This is another clear sticker, but I like how it kind of is dripping off and collecting. It looks really, really nice. And then on the inside, we have lots of fun little things. So as you can tell in here, it is pretty dang cool. There is a small cash register with sticker and a scale. This is like a little candy or toy display, and it actually comes out. It just sits on a jumper tile. It is open in the center, but I like their effort. And then you also can display it this way as well. Looks really, really neat. Taking it out, the shop opens up more, but I like the way that they've kind of been able to create this cramped looking sweet shop, because I think that's pretty much how we see it in the movie. There are stickers on the inside panels here, and they're really hard to put on. I don't like doing them inside of these panels because they're just super hard to like make even, but I think they look pretty good, and for an $80 set, it is to be expected that they wouldn't build something like this out on the back because there's just a piece count, but it does good for kind of filling in the shop. I like the little candies. The acid pops are really, really cool. Super neat. It's a minifigure head with this like pearlized 1x1 tile. And then the popcorn back there is cool. Again, the chocolate fountain's got a couple of like fun, pretty bottles. And then moving on the other side, we see some more acid pops, some other candies, and then some printed little cookies there. Overall, I just think that it looks really fantastic on the inside here. Taking a look at the upstairs, I imagine this is where Mr. and Mrs. Flume actually make some of the candies. We have 2 stoves, or hearths rather, one on each side. We have a box of Honeydukes here. There is water, and I like that there's a bucket. You can tell it's water. It's a water bucket because of the little tile that it sits on. Looks like it's spilled and is wet there. And then there is a little pot, perhaps for cooking. You can see out this window here. And the very, very top level, it looks like there's some bottle storage up there. Not really sure why they added that, but it's nice that they filled in this space since they needed to make this archway. And overall, I think the Honeydukes looks really, really good. I really am impressed with some of the pieces that they used, like these little shiny pearlescent pinks, and the way they created the candies, and just made it look so fun. I mean, truly, especially with this thing in it, it definitely looks like the crowded little Honeydukes that we see in Prisoner of Azkaban, and I like it. This is definitely my favorite building, to be honest, but they're both really, really neat. Moving on to the 3 broomsticks, as you can see, we have a bit of a taller building. This is supposed to be the main pub in Hogsmeade. There's also the Hogsheade, but it is kind of the grimy, dingy pub that we see a little bit later on in the movies. We don't see it for the first time in The Prisoner of Azkaban. That's why I'm hoping that they'll include it. But we have a couple of really neat features on the front. This little sticker piece, it just is talking about how great the three broomsticks is, if you're curious. A little lantern, and then the 3 broomsticks sign, and then a like stag horns, which looks really nice. It gives it this like small village wintry look with that, in my opinion. And I really like these little golden shutters there, and then again the way that the snow collects on the rooftops and amongst the shingles. It just looks really, really good, and it is again relatively tall. And we have 2 little chimneys up top, and I really like the little decoration here that makes it look just kind of like architecture. Really, really neat. So we have several windows, which are nice. We have the shuttered windows and then just the clear windows. So technically this would be a very bright place to be. Taking a look on the side, we don't have any snow collection along the edges anywhere, but we do have a couple of brick stickers down there. And this is on both sides. And then looking on the inside, here we have the 3 broomsticks. And this one is not quite as filled in, but I still think it's pretty cozy. You can see the shrunken heads on the door. There's another staghorn up there, a picture of a man. We have a croissant, some foaming butterbeers. It's really nice to get these butterbeer pieces, and then with foam on top is really, really cute. On the inside, this is a sticker, again, same way that it was with Honeydukes. We got a picture of some brooms, and it says butterbeer because that's what they're known for. So I really like that. Here is the bartending stand where Madame Rose Myrtle will sit. And then we have some cups and pumpkin juice sitting up there too. So that's really, really cute. I wish they had included more benches though. Just having one is kind of lame because you can't sit different groups of friends in here. It is a relatively small space to create a like cozy little like pub scene, but I think it gets the job done pretty well. Upstairs, this is presumably the room where they talk about Sirius Black being Harry Potter's godfather. Spoiler alert. It's just a nice, cozy, private room. I really like this armchair in dark green, and the backwards use of this slope piece makes for good armrests. We have a 3 broomsticks picture in the back here. You can see these small little windows. There is a little holly there on top of the fireplace. Again, another reminiscent thing of Christmas, in my opinion. There is this top beam here, but there's nothing here. I guess it's just like a structural beam that they put in and let it be seen. The hearth looks really good. It's got some really big flames inside, which I like a lot, and there is a small stool. This seems to be some sort of writing desk with drawers and a small candle. And then here is one of the coolest pictures. It is really hard to see. I hope you can see it. It is the Hogwarts castle at night with a full moon. It is really pretty. It's a really, really neat tile. I would definitely want to put this in like my custom Lego house. It's so cute. It's just a little silhouetted tile, and it's a picture, but like, I mean, definitely one of the coolest things to get in a set like this. So yeah, that is basically the 3 broomsticks. Not as much detail as Honeydukes, but still it's really nice to get 2 levels for both shops. And then just quickly taking a look at a couple of the extra add-on builds. We have this small bench with snow around it, a great place for some students to sit. We have a really, and I really like this, neat light post. It's like a custom molded light post. I'm sure we've seen it before, and it's got a little snow top on there. It just does a lot to help these buildings come to life. And then one of the coolest pieces, and obviously specific pieces, have you seen this wizard? It is Sirius Black, and it is made just like the one that we see in the movie, and it's got snow on it and snow on the top. It's interesting because it's just one like panel pane piece, but you put stickers on both sides, so one is inverted and the other one is just facing forward. But that way you can display it and people can look from both sides, and these are really cool. Again, I would love to see them make like a Zonko's and a Hogsheade, and then add again, you could even add these 3 builds again, and I would not complain because obviously it's, you know, a village, so they're going to have more seating, more lamps, more have you seen this wizard signs. So anyways, guys, that has been the Hogsmeade Village visit. It is a fantastic set. Don't be like me, and if you have waited on it this long, I recommend getting it because it is really cute and very unique, and we've never gotten anything like this before via Lego Harry Potter, so I love that they're branching out and doing some more obscure places. Anyways, let me know what you think of the video, and thanks so much for watching. Till next time, guys, I'll see you later.